After 7 months of having these batteries in the van, I'm doing another test to check their power. I got the solar panels done. There's another video on that I put up. They're running through the charge controller. They're charging the batteries. Everything's awesome. I wanted to see how the batteries are holding up because they're really inexpensive. They're quarter of the price of Battleborn batteries with the same battery cells, and I modified the BMS. I had the manufacturer modify the BMS to fit my needs, what I wanted. There's lots of ways to do that. There's a few guys that weren't impressed with the batteries at all, and I'm not asking people to be impressed, but it's a great way to save money, and they're really amazing batteries. So I still recommend them. They're incredible. Quarter of the cost. I ran the air conditioner for over 7 hours on just the batteries alone today. And here's the video. It kind of shows the breakdown. Every hour I went out and I recorded the voltage and draw and all that stuff. Amazing. Very, very cool batteries. The batteries are reading 100%, 13.6 volts. So let's do this. We're gonna turn off the solar panels. That's gonna cut our in. So we've got 0 watts coming in. We're gonna fire up the air conditioner. Put it on its coldest setting, and we're just gonna let this run. I've got the kilowatt meter going. So we've got 132 watts. Okay. We're just gonna let this run and see what we get out of this bad boy as far as actual performance. So I'm running the air conditioner off of the batteries alone. So it's 600 amp hour lithium battery bank. We've got our Victron battery monitor, which I can monitor as well. I don't know this as well as I know the kilowatt. So we'll just hang out all day. I'll do some cleaning up and we'll see what these batteries really rate at. Okay, it's been going AC on, doors open for about an hour and 15 minutes. Dropped down to 85%. 6 kilowatt hours. I think it's gonna be a long day before these babies are done. All right, we're at 2 hours in with the air conditioner running on just batteries. The charge controller's sitting idle, it's resting. We're at 12.92 on the Victron. Let's see what the batteries themselves say. 80%, 13.1. 79, we're dropping. Okay, so 2 hours in. Like I said earlier, it's gonna be a long day. That's awesome. And with the solar, I bet they'd just run totally all damn day long. It's fantastic. This is hour 3. Let's see, we're at 12.84. We got 2 kilowatt hours used. And our batteries, we're saying 75%, 13 volts. We'll let it keep going. Seems to be doing its thing. Okay, 4 hours in. Let's see what's going on with the old hippie van. 12.79. 74. 75, and this battery is 74. Air conditioner still running. 12.7. 4 hours in. Long way to go still. This is 5 hours in. It's 72 out here in Mesa. Got 12.77 on the Victron. The batteries are reading 73, 73, 12.9 volts, and 73 to 4, 12.9 volts. 5 hours. The air conditioner's set at its lowest setting, 60 degrees. So it's not cycling on and off a lot, but it's also not working as hard as it would on a 120 degree day. But 5 hours and that much battery left, these are gonna keep running into the night. I got things to do tonight. I'm not sure exactly how long I'm gonna let this go, but these batteries, they're pretty amazing, especially for the price. All right, 6 hours in, let's see what's going on. I moved the van into the sun to keep it hot. Got all the doors open, so the AC's cranking. 12.65 volts. This one's reading at 68%, 67%, and the final at 69%. I've got to head out soon. There's no way this thing's gonna power down before I'm done. It's been running for, what did I say, 6 hours? It's crazy. Those batteries are amazing. Now remember, if I had the solar panels turned on, they'd be keeping a good charge going as well. So I'm gonna do that experiment tomorrow. I'm gonna let these go for another hour, I think. Then I'm taking dinner to my daughter and son-in-law to see my grandson. He's like 9 days old, cool little kid. He's sleeping. Shh. But my next video after this one, I think I'm gonna run the air conditioner and watch the battery drain, but I'm also gonna turn on the solar panels just to see how much they can actually keep up, because these babies put out a lot of power. It's pretty amazing. I did a video last year where the AC ran on the batteries for what, I think 4 hours or something. It was like 115 out that day. Right now it's only mid 70s or so here in Arizona. It's super comfortable, but like I said, I parked the van in the sun, opened all the doors to let the heat kind of soak in and keep that compressor going in the air conditioner. I am amazed at these batteries. It's super cold in the van. I don't have an inside thermostat in there, but it's so cozy. Super cool. Okay, it's 7 hours in now. The sun's starting to fade. It's covered up by the barn. What we have is 12.5 volts on the Victron, 12.6 and 61%, 12.6 and 61%, 12.7, 63%. Something I haven't been recording is this, 5.38 watt hours. I believe that's what that's saying. Man, I don't know. It's just like the Energizer Bunny. Keeps going and going and going. The kids might come over to my place for dinner, so we'll see how this works out. Well, the kids came by for dinner. So the power died. I'm not exactly sure when, but it was an impressive run. Well over 7 hours for this air conditioner to run off just batteries. So to help the batteries out, I'm gonna plug them into the house real quick, get a little bit of charge on them, and then I'm just gonna let them, I'll start in the morning, see how much the solar panels can charge this system. Okay, so I got the house plugged into the van. Batteries are up to 11.6 volts. I'm gonna let it just sit right around there. The total discharge, I believe it's in one of the other videos, it's right around 10.5 volts, I wanna say. I'm gonna leave it right there and then charge it off of just the solar panels tomorrow morning. See how that works out.